So another massive day of Slayer been ticked off. We are one task away from our 200th task, which will give us a nice big point bonus. But I'm going to call it quits for today because basically my Dust Devil mask is run out of charges. And we've got a Dust Devil task. But in terms of today, more progress has been made as always. And we have reached our goal level for Slayer. We are now level 95 Slayer, which the reason why this is good is because it's going to give us access to Ganodermics. Ganodermics are a very, very good task. They're going to give us access to something we can use the mask for. And we can recycle through that as well, which is really nice. We do have things like Legions as well if we wanted to do that. Gemstone Dragons if we really wanted to for Dragonstone. Luminous Snagglers, which is starting to branch into some of the big drop Slayer monsters. Then also the Abyssal Savage, which I might give this a go because it might be an upgrade on Abyssal Demons and it might be a little bit more cash. Whether I'm in a position with my stats at a minute to sort of survive there, we shall see. We'll definitely try it once, and if it doesn't work, we'll just go back to Abyssal Demons. But Ganodermics will be really nice because that'll probably be like one of the tasks with Strike Worms on how I train my mage. So 86 attack is what we've ended up on for today. 95 range as well, which I'm not sure if we were at earlier on, but we're nearly 96. Had a lot of Dark Beasts, Greater Demons. My ranging tasks have come today, but yeah, we've flown up some more levels. Really, really happy. Basically, just been doing this while I've been AFK in Archaeology. The new dig site's come out today, and it's definitely something I think I need to get this account quested up for to go and throw it in to make some money. Because the amount of money which is currently coming out of that dig site at the minute is crazy. We're a couple hours in, and some of the materials are still selling for like 40 to 50k each. So I think I'd be silly not to go and do it. So again, I've only really got 1 day of membership left, which we still will do for Slayer. Maybe even it's just one sort of like run through all of the masks, and we'll definitely move into Archaeology after that. But I don't really know what more to say. We're going to go to the Grand Exchange because I'm not sure if I've got things selling or sold. We've put an offer in for those Smoke Devils a little while ago. They're very, very slowly buying, but I'm buying them for a really good price. I am actually going to go for an offer in onto the Grand Exchange for some of the brand new soil. So I do think if we sift that soil, we'll make some decent money. And I'm hoping that if we put a decent offer in on the Grand Exchange overnight, we'll be able to pick it up and we can sort of do that over the next couple of days as well. Because that will make a fortune in terms of cash. So yeah, really excited to see how that goes. But overall, considering like we're nearly at the end of the bond, I couldn't be happy with how well we've done. I mean, 95 range is mad. I mean, even like pulling the combat stats up as much as we have has been a really, really good thing. The brand new soil is called Mossy Peat. That's the one. I'm going to put an offer in for 10,000 at, just before we do it, 20.5 mil in the pouch, just so we can remember that. So just take all my cash stack out because I need to put a fair offer in. So I think I'm going to put it in for 555. Will I probably buy a lot? No. But is it worth trying? Absolutely it is. So we'll fire an offer in for 10,000. 20.5 mil back into the cash pile, which that has been flying up with all these tasks we've done, which give us so much more alcohols. We have done okay, done all right with that. So yeah, that's going to wrap up this for the time being. I'm going to put that Orichalcum into the Grand Exchange because you never know, it might spike and it might sell. So at least with it on the Grand Exchange, we have a chance for it to go for that price. But I think that's about it. And with Buisness getting supplies, the Congealed Blood is what we're going to need to do all of the Spirit Weed Potions in the bank. That's been pretty good profit because we've done it on the Hugger. And yeah, that's about where we are. Here's our drop tab at the minute. I don't think it's anything massive. Some of the nice drops there are the Incension Shards. That's about 2 mil worth. The Keystones as well. You're probably looking like 1.5 mil worth. Is there anything else here worth it? Not really. Again, with lower levels sort of like Slayer, even up to the 99, like most of your money comes from the alcohols and the Spring Cleaner. So yeah, that's pretty much where we've been. I will come back when the bond has run out, just so we can do a little bit of an overview. But before we get there, I am really happy with what we've done and the progress we've made in this bond. So, first Ganodermic task, I can only define as a success. Pretty much took like 10, 12 minutes to do a full task. And that was probably a task of 90 Ganodermics, which isn't too bad at all. In terms of the drops, the standard drops you're going to get are the Gurjam Mushrooms, which are a lot more expensive than what I remember them being. Nearly 400k from that normally outperforms most tasks we're doing at the minute. We can also get the Ganodermic Flakes, which at 279 aren't too bad. 900k from that. We got some Polypore Sticks, coming at a price of 40k each. Probably won't pick those up again. And then finally the Ganodermic Boots, which seem to have held a really decent price. 381k for that is not too bad. So for a 10-minute task, 1.4 mil, you really can't complain. Also, that's going to be one of the very few tasks I'm going to use to train my mage as well. So it's nice to have some tasks which are going to balance that out. And we'll definitely be doing that in the future as well. Really happy with Ganodermics, and I think it'll be something we'll make some money off in the future as well. Now, what I'm going to go and do is go and get another one. We're going to try and force some Abyssal Demons, just because I need something AFK to do, and we're going to be doing some more Reaper on the main account. So what I like to do is sort of cycle through the easy AFK. So we'll do this, Gargoyles. So we'll look to do Abyssal Demons, Gargoyles, and also Dark Beasts as well. Those three are pretty AFK, and it'll keep me busy for a little while. Lava Strike Worms is a good task, and we will definitely get to it. It's just at the minute, I want to go do some Abyssal Demons. And I'm not sure how much longer for today I'm going to be playing. Don't really have too much time today, so going to focus on the Slayer Masks, get some Slayer points, build Slayer points back up, and just keep rolling. So going to go to Abyssal Demons now, go and train some more attack because we are onwards to level 90. And then the Nox Scythe, it kind of gets a little bit interesting there because we've actually got a pretty good weapon. So going to go over to the Slayer Tower now, go to the top floor because I just think it's a better AFK spot than what Curados is, and just knock this out. We have crossed the 200 task barrier as well, and over 2,000 Slayer points, which is really nice. I'm hoping that the next couple of days, I don't have the most time in the world to play, but if we can just like get 4 sort of like mask tasks a day out of the way, it just means we're just going to go and farm those points pretty hard, and we'll just get a lot more points ready for when we decide to do something like Reaper, or we just want to go be a bit more picky about tasks and really push for it as well. But into level 95 now, 700k till 96, so there is a little bit of a chance we'll be able to do a big dent into that. I think I've probably got like 24 hours left on the bond, so there's still time to go and do stuff. I've just done the video about the brand new Moonrise dig site in AFK in it. Very good profit at the minute, so I'm very tempted to do the quest on this account and just go and test it out and see if it's still good profit. It won't be good profit forever because eventually those material prices will come down. It's not a high tier dig site, and that's the problem, is it's not linked to very high level stuff, and maybe later on towards the end of the year they'll have a higher level thing there. But they've done the right thing, that they've brought it in on a sort of low to mid level dig site and introduced a brand new set of archaeology materials there. And then they'll release a higher tier hopefully a little bit later on down the line. But we're going to AFK some Abyssal Demons. We might clutch out and get 87 attack, which won't be too bad. And then we'll just see what we've got in store next for the next task. So it has finally finished. The bond has run out. And yeah, so what I've decided to do with this account, I've mentioned it over the past couple of videos. We're going to take pretty much a full bond break, just so I can top up the funds, because 99 Slayer, yes, you're going to make something in terms of what the Spring Cleaner can make, but you're not going to make huge amounts with the way I was training. I was really going for the XP and trying to push through the 99 stage of Slayer as quick as possible, because then I can have access to like personal Slayer dungeon, and it'll just be more beneficial in the long run. So what we're going to be doing is just doing a couple of things. There's a Fire Cape, Kiln Cape, maybe even a Zuck Cape there as well, just to sort of bring myself up. I think from the first couple of episodes of doing the Slayer account, it was obvious that this account was missing quite a lot of things, and things which would really benefit us if we wanted to go all the way up to 120 Slayer. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want me to continue this series to 120 Slayer? I'll do them a lot more like the most recent ones where I sort of really narrow it down. I'm not going to go task by task, but the big moments, the big points, the big levels, that's what we'll talk about whenever we get it as well. So I have actually been buying a couple of things on the Grand Exchange lately, just to sort of get myself ready for the skilling or money making arc. Now, I make most of my cash on this account through skilling, which is why I go and buy supplies like this as well. I have bought some Mossy Peat, just with the idea of screening some soil will make some decent cash. I made a video about it, so we should know pretty soon whether that's good cash or not. I've been buying Smoke Devils because converting these into the pouches as well, really good GP, so that's something we'll be doing. And I'm pretty sure as well, I've bought some potions to go and craft as well. Some antifires, yep, you know how we do with that. And then also some Spirit Weed potions, because Necromancer potions are quite chill and also quite AFK and make a lot of cash as well. And I also have 106 Tetra Compasses and a big stack of Tetra Compass materials I need to get rid of in terms of all these artifacts, which will level up my archaeology quite a lot. So it's just a bit of admin really. Like, we've gone pretty hard on Slayer really for 2 weeks, and I just think it's time to take a step back, just kind of change things up, update things, go in and sort of address things which would make it a bit slower, and then go from there. I think like buying things like some rune pouches would be a good upgrade. Just little things which will add up over the long run of doing all this Slayer, and sort us out from there. Now, I do think by the time I get 99 Slayer, I won't be 99 in my combat stats. I think I might just get range. Range should be able to be ticked off, but things like magic, defense, attack, and strength will be quite far off. Same with prayer, but Nearly done a full prayer level from burying the ashes from all the like demon tasks we've been doing. So it is definitely getting there. So I do think like 99 will just be the level for us, and then we'll continue to do Slayer to sort of level the rest of it up. But after 99, we will get a lot better tasks. So that's pretty much the plan, because we still pay with membership on this account. I currently have 8 bonds in the pouch. And then also at the minute, the account value is 770 mil, which I do think is quite far down compared to what it used to be. I'm sure this used to be like a bill, but this might be because I'm in non-members actually. So I don't know. We'll see what it's like when we go back to members. But this is pretty much going to be me sort of like signing off the Slayer videos for now. We will come back eventually at some point to go through all the Slayer stuff, but yeah, apart from that, it's been a decent little journey for the account. We've made enormous progress over this past 2 weeks, and it's just time just to go and do a few little things which would have slowed down the Slayer, and just go and get the account sorted for the future. But thank you guys so much for your support. It really has been really nice to see these Slayer videos pop off, and as soon as this account is max, we've got some fun little projects to do, and I'm looking forward to throwing this account into different scenarios and seeing what we can do in terms of progressing the account, but also seeing what we can make in terms of GP. But for now, 7 Day Bond's going to sign off. I will do a video to cover what we've basically done for the 2 weeks to make some cash, because I know some people really like to see how I do it and how I make cash, especially on this account for like membership and stuff. So we'll do that, and we'll let you guys know during the journey as well what we've done and how much we've made from it as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.